Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to talk about online auctions and how you can access them to get some really good inventory items. But first I do want to say that Canada Post has been ordered back to work as of today, December the 17th. But they are not accepting new packages until Thursday, December 19th for domestic. International packages, they're talking about not accepting until Monday, December 23rd. Just so you know that was in an email sent to all Canada Post customers, which I am one. I have my own Canada Post account. That is what they are saying. So when I heard the news that they were going to be ordered back to work for Tuesday, which is fantastic for us as small businesses, I said to Paul, I am not going anywhere near Canada Post on Tuesday, because you're going to have all these people that think, okay, I got to get there, and it's going to be lined up. It's going to be chaos for them. Not only that, they also have to deal with the backlog that has been sitting there for the month. So I said to Paul, I'm going to wait until Thursday or Friday before I take my packages, because you know what? I respect these people. The people that I deal with in my own Canada Post that I go to the main office here in town. I also go to one of the Shoppers Drug Marts, are always super nice to me, friendly, and everything else. So I'm not going to add to their issues right now. So I was going to wait until Friday anyway. And it just seems that, yes, you're supposed to be waiting until at least Thursday to bring any new things in. There are some post offices that are accepting these things, but those items will not move until Thursday. That's all I'm going to say. I know that there are people out there talking about this. There's, Psychic sent out something, and Poshmark Canada sent out something on Instagram, and it's like, but they're telling us not to bring things until Thursday. You have to know this. This is more of the information that it's over, but it's still going to take some time to catch up. Okay, so I'm happy with that. I am going to send out my packages, so I'm happy. Hopefully, things will get back to normal soon. And that's all I'm going to say about that subject at this moment in time. Anyway, today we're talking about sourcing from online auctions. This is something that we do a lot for our business. We go to highbid.com, and I'll put that up there. And it's a really great website. It's for all the online auctions, auction houses, whatever. You can filter to your area, with your postal code, your zip code, or your postal code here in Canada. And you can choose the sort of miles away. So usually we do about 50 miles and 100 miles, because that gets us from sort of just around our area to into London and into Chatham. And there's lots of auctions going on. We love sourcing from these places. A couple of tips that I can tell you is, if you're new to this kind of thing, to really read the descriptions and really look at the photographs. If the auction house has a preview time, take advantage of that until you get to know that auction house and how they deal and whether or not you can trust them. I absolutely recommend going to preview times. That way you can go and you can inspect the items and see, they're going to sell me this. They want to sell me this. And they say, okay, this is this, and this is what you're going to bid. And you go to the preview and find out that, it's already dead. Mine's dead, but they didn't put that in the pictures. It gets you to know the reputation of the auction house, and it's really important. Now, very seldom do we go to a preview. We have 2 or 3 for sure that we deal with. One doesn't have a set time for previews, but I know in the past they have said, hey, just give us a call and we can work something out if you really do want to see something. But with this one, we also sell with them, and they have a really great reputation. And we were there when they first sort of started, like right after they first started. And it is an auction place that I love, and we usually get a lot of great stuff from there. I'm actually going to show you 1, 2, 3, 4, I think 5 listings from their auction that's ending tonight that I'm bidding on and stuff like that, just to give you an idea of what kinds of things I do bid on, what they have. Every area is going to be different. And you can have auction places that are a lot of Amazon returns. There's one here in London that we do frequent. I've gotten some really great deals from them. Their reputation is a little because they get returns and they don't open the returns, so you don't really know what you're getting, so you are risking. But we've had some really good fortune with them, so I really like it. There's I'm going to show you another one because it's a some sort of place is closing down, so they have a certain listing that I really want to grab just because it makes good business sense. I'm going to show you that as well. With auctions, you will have a buyer's premium. So if you bid $10 on an item, not only do you pay for that bid at $10, there will be any taxes included. There will also be a buyer's premium. I'm going to say bidders, a buyer's premium. And that can range from anywhere from 8% to 13%. It is in the auction details. You need to go and read the auction details before you start bidding, so you are well prepared for that price tag at the end. Also, some auctions have shipping available, so you want to go in and look at that. And you want to look at when they want you to pick it up. The one I'm going to show you, we have pickups on Thursdays. It's right now they're doing every other week, I think, or every 3 weeks. That's when their auctions are taking place. So it's on a Thursday between sort of 9 and 4 o'clock in the afternoon. You have to make sure that you're able to pick up your items, so you need to look at that detail before you start bidding. Usually the biddings are a soft close, meaning that I think it's within a minute. If it bids up, it adds another couple of minutes. You don't have to sit there and babysit your bids, though, especially being someone who is, for the most part, buying to resell. I set my price and I leave it. If you are a collector and you want to make sure you get something, you can still put in your maximum bid, but you might want to watch the end of the auction just to see if you want to go a little bit higher, because you are dealing with not only resellers that do this, you're dealing with the collectors who are more than willing to pay more money for it. So I have lost out on a lot of things because it just doesn't make sense for me as a reseller. I'm not going to pay $20 for something that's going to sell for $25. But if I'm a collector, I would definitely pay that. Okay. So what am I bidding on right now? And I like this because I go through the auctions. I go I go to highbid.com. I put in my postal code and whatever mileage, and I find my auction that I want to look at. And we go through the auctions page by page by page, and we watch things it's like a we watch it, and then we will go back and do the research. So the first thing I'm going to show you are actually two things. These are paper mache masks, and they're the artist, I guess you would call it. Her name is Gina Truex. Now I'm showing you these because I did bid $5 on them each. That's the starting bid. It was $5. And I thought, okay, yeah, they're kind of worth it. The elephant one has been selling for about $30, give or take. There's not a ton out there. But in this one, I do believe that the elephant has a little bit of scratching, I think it's called, on the paper mache on the inside. The other one, they call it a lion, and it could be a female lion, but with the stripes, I think it's a tiger. Now, there are no listings for tigers, and all the lions are the ones with the big mane, the males. So this one, right now the bid is at $7.50. I might go to $10 because it might be worth something, but we'll see. I'm still doing the research, and I'm also thinking, do I really want to deal with it? Will it be a slow seller? I have to check eBay, and I'm going to check, I want to do comps on eBay, but I don't want to just do regular comps. I want to go back a couple of years. And off the top of my head, I can't remember what that's called. Paul would know, and he's not sitting there, so I don't remember. I'll figure it out, and I will put it down here what it's called. So I'll do that and see if I can find it there as well to see if it's worth it. All right, the next one I want to talk about are these jewelry lots. Now, this auction has a ton of jewelry lots where they put earrings, or like this one is 2 boxes, jewelry boxes with the contents. They have a whole bunch of watches. They have a whole bunch of whatevers. They do this a lot. Now, this way, it's a really good way to sort of maybe find a treasure. So right now, these two boxes are at $12.50. That's the highest bid right now. I don't know if I'm going to bid more for them or not. I like the jewelry. I like being able to, go through it. I think it's kind of like a treasure hunt. And it doesn't take up very much room. But it also doesn't sell very well unless it's marked. So I don't know if I'll go any higher than what that is already. But jewelry lots could be a very good way to get a lot of inventory for pretty low money, but also space, right? And if you're like me and you have space issues, buying like maybe 50 items that only take up this much space in a drawer is not a good, it's a really good thing. Okay, so on that sort of same wavelength, there is an earring lot. So some of them are just loose. Some of them have their little play card things. And right now I've bid $5, which makes it really inexpensive. There is, I'm going to say 15 to 20 pairs of earrings. The unmarked ones, or the ones that are not in package in a sense, some of them are really cute. So I'm happy with the $5. I don't think I'll go any higher than that because they do look like they're just costume. They don't look like there's anything that is like, wow, that's 10 karat gold and they missed it, because I do know that this auction place doesn't miss things like that very often. On the same wavelength as jewelry, there is this little set. It's a snowflake necklace and with the matching earrings. Now the necklace itself, the chain on the necklace is marked sterling silver, so that's pretty good. I don't think I have bid. My maximum bid on that is $10. I started off at $5. And just this morning I put it up to $10 because you could set that in and nobody sees that. The maximum bid that you're willing to pay, nobody sees that until it's reached that amount. So I started at $5, put my maximum bid at $10. Somebody bid $7.50, and then all of a sudden I'm at $10. Do you see what I mean? I will not be going any higher on that one. That one is just no, because I'm taking a chance, and I mean, it's cute and all, and if I could have had this 2 months ago, it would have sold for Christmas maybe, give or take all the other problems we're having. But you know what? If I get it for 10, I'm happy with that because it's sterling silver. The last one I'm going to show you for this auction is a purse lot. I love buying lots from auctions. I get lots of good treasures this way. What attracted me to these purses was the yellow one in the back and the red one in the back. The other ones are just, you know what I mean? They might be great for a show. They might be good for a garage sale. They might be good, I mean, when I said show, I mean a live show maybe, or a silent show for $5 or something. Because if I get them for the $5, I am paying less than $1 per purse. That's even with the buyer's premium taxes. Let's say maximum I'm paying $1 a purse. So that's not bad at all. Really like that. So we'll see what happens with that one. The last item I want to show you is in I think it's a tattoo supply place that is retiring. So they're auctioning off their stuff. It is a whole bunch of boxes and poly mailers. And right now I believe it's at $12.50. I will be going up on that because there seems to be a lot there. It does not end today, it ends tomorrow. So Paul and I will sit down and think, okay, what is in that lot? What do you think we should pay for it? Just because it would save us a trip to London to grab boxes. I don't know if we're in need at the moment, but it's actually a good sort of thing to get if you can. I mean, I got my half mannequin from an auction in town for $7. So I think it's actually a really good resource to use. And you know what, if you don't live sort of in town or whatever, and you want to peruse an auction site, you might be able to get some really great things. And sometimes you can get them shipped, but that would be an extra cost, so you have to keep that in mind. But yeah, that's it. I love online auctions. We have been doing them, well, for a while, a long time. Even before we started on Poshmark, so let's say 5, 6, 7 years type of thing. We have also sold with them, so we will bring things into certain auction houses and then they pay us. I don't know what exactly the math is on that. Like, we think they take 30% So if we sell something for $100, they take $30 and they're giving us $70. It has been a really good lucrative way to lighten up our load, get rid of some of the things that we don't want to ship, and just sell them that way. So it's also a good way to get to sell things as well as to get good inventory. So that is it for today. I hope everybody is having a fantastic Tuesday. I'm very happy that Canada Post is back. Things are picking up. I did sell something today, so I'm happy with that. I will not be shipping until at least Thursday, if not Friday, just because I want to be sure that when I get them there, they will be going off on their way and getting to the people when they can, because now we're heading into that week or so where there's lots of holidays. And here in Ontario, for sure, how do I put this? I think Christmas and Boxing Day are Wednesday, Thursday, so it shouldn't really affect anything except for Wednesday and Thursday. So they'll be open Tuesday, they'll be open Friday. And then New Year's Day, I think, again, is Tuesday night. Tuesday's New Year's Eve, so Wednesday. So we're heading into that time period where they're going to be closed and they're going to be, so it's just weird. It's going to take longer anyway. So that's all right. I'm very happy that they're back. I'm going to bring my favorite people some chocolates or something because they take care of me when I go in. Anyway, that is it for today. I hope everybody has a fantastic day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.